Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a story. Uh, this is a story of how I got you to Amazon top 10 children's best-selling author. Okay? All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you a story. Story begins like this. Shoot. Okay. I'm at a Tony Robbins conference. You know who Tony Robbins is? Yeah, Tony
The
Robbins.
famous guy.
Yeah, the famous guy. Tony Robbins, Donald Trump's there. Yeah. Donald Trump's there, Magic Johnson, which is a famous basketball player. All these famous people are there. Donald Trump. I think Donald Trump was there on that one. Anyways, Tony Robbins. This is this famous rapper, Bulldog. Anyways, famous people are there. It's like, it's got to be like 40,000 people. It's big, huge. Everyone's wearing suits. Everyone's looking good. Business people. Everyone's trying to like, okay, buy this course, $5,000. You'll learn how to make millions of dollars in real estate or stocks or internet marketing, right? It's a business conference, right? Everyone's there to, you know, become the next millionaire, you know, become Donald Trump kind of thing, okay? So I'm at that conference, and then you could pick which classes you want to take, and it's really, they're going to give you some information, but at the end, you already know they're going to pick you on a course, right? And the course could be like $1,000, $700, $2,000, or five. You know, those higher ones are $5,000, $10,000. I don't know about $10,000, $8,000, stuff like that. There depends on what they're teaching in the course, right? So one of the courses was how to write and publish and become a best-selling Amazon #1 best-selling author in 6 months. Okay? All right. And I was sitting in it, and it was a very good pitch, right? And it was actually kind of interesting because right before I went into the seminar, right, I went, oh, how to become an Amazon #1 best-selling author, write and become a #1 Amazon best-selling author in 6 months. Okay, I'll go to that one. You know, there's a real estate course. Invest in stocks.
Why did you choose the author one?
I like that one. I don't want to get into real estate. Yeah, I don't want to get into, you know, what commercial real. There's a bunch of seminars going on at the same time, right? So you're like going, oh, which one do I want to go to, right? They're all business seminars, right? How to become a leader, how to talk confidently, how to manage employees, how to, you know, they're all different seminars, right? So I go, okay, whoa, that seminar, I want to go to that one, right? So I'm sitting at a table like this, and these 2 Asian girls walk up to me. They go, hi, and they sit down. And they're sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Very beautiful, professionally dressed, everything like that. And I'm like, oh, hello.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm turning to the person to my right, and there's beautiful blonde that's next to me.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
I go, oh, hello.
Mm-hmm.
And I look over here, and there's this guy like this. He's laying down like this on the chairs.
On the chair?
On the chairs. We're at a conference. He's laying down on the chairs. And he goes like this, and he's got like these these crazy sneakers.
Oh, is this
That
the
light
guy
up.
who won the tablet? The tablet guy?
He's got these crazy sneakers that light up. And he's wearing a bright colored suit, like a really weird green, bright colored suit. And it's got sneakers on that are like lighting up. They're lighting up. Literally, they're on lights. They go, they got LED lights. So he's like been laying there the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden he goes like this. He gets up. And he looks at me. Right? So I talk a little bit to these people, talking to these two Asian women, talking to the blonde. And I'm going, yeah, I'm going to go to this next seminar. It's by Mike Keenan's. And he goes, oh, I'm Mike. I go, oh, that's right, you are. Right? That was the speaker that we're about to go see. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, oh, yeah, hi, Mike. Yeah, I've been to one of your speaking events before.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, which one? And I told him, I go, I forgot what it was, but I went to one of his speaking events before. Anyways, when I go, yeah, I was there. He goes, oh, okay, so I guess I'm going to go see you. And he's like, okay. So we go inside, and I sit down, and I'm watching Mike do this. Oh, by the way, before we go in there, he goes, what do you do? And we kind of talked a little bit. I go, yeah, I'm the author of the book Millionaire by 26. He goes, oh, okay, cool. And I go, yeah, I'd love to check out your seminar.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, okay. And I'm like, okay. And then I go, and then he goes, what do you do? I go, well, I'm actually a wizard. He goes, oh, okay. Right? That's what he says, right? So we go see the pitch. The pitch is basically, in the next 6 months, I will show you how to create a concept of a book, write the book,
Mm-hmm.
design the book,
Mm-hmm.
edit the book, and in 6 months, you will become an Amazon #1 best-selling author. And here's my proof. The seminar is...
So we showed a couple of examples.
He gave some examples. He did it himself. And it's like... And the course is $700
For the entire thing.
for a weekend.
That's
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And $700.
that's pretty good.
It's great. I'm like, okay, sounds good, right? But it's $700, right? And you can bring a guest with you. So I'm like, okay. So, anyways, I leave, right? One of the Asian girl, actually the two Asian girls are sitting there, the two sisters. One sister goes, I'm gonna go check out this seminar on real estate. And one of the sisters, her name was Penny, which you met, goes, I want to check out this seminar, the one you're going to. So we sat and we watched and we're like, okay, that's cool. So as we're leaving, she signs up.
Penny. Okay, and then.
Pays $700.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're in the course. We're watching the presentation. I totally forgot about this. We sit down, we're watching the presentation. And I'm not doing this. I'm just sitting down and goes, okay, now, as we promised, if you come to our seminar, we are going to give a raffle away. And we are going to give somebody a brand new Surface. And I look, and I went, whoa, I got this feeling. So I went, I better not say, I want to,
That's another form of manifestation.
Yes, I was like, oh my God, I got this feeling. I was trying to grab my camera, and I was like, oh shoot, let me grab a piece of paper. Pen, I went like this, I will win. And I'm trying to take my camera, I'm trying to take pictures of this before it gets announced or hit a video. And he goes, and the winner is Ken Hayashi. I went, and they're like, oh, great. Who's Ken Hayashi? He goes, me. And I go, and I look at her and goes, oh, congratulations. And I turn to them, the audience, and I go, well, actually, I knew I was going to win. And I pull out this, and I go like this. And it goes, I will win. And the guy goes, that's right, you're a wizard.
So he knows you?
No, because I was talking to him, earlier. I go,
Oh, did you introduce yourself?
yeah, I was talking. When he got up like this, he got up. Right? He got up. And we were talking for a bit. He goes, what's your name? I go, Ken Hayashi. He goes, oh, do you have a card? I go, yes. And I gave him my card. You remember my card? What?
Blank one.
Yeah, it just says Ken Hayashi on it. That's all it says. He's like,
Like, okay.
it's like, that's your card. I go, yeah. Right? It just says my name. He goes, I'm going to keep this. I want to keep this, right? And he goes, what do you do? I go, well, I'm a wizard. I'm known as a samurai wizard. And I told him a little bit about that. And he's like, okay. And then I win the surface for you. Right? Okay. We're still going on the story. Ashley, pay attention. The story is, how did have you become a Amazon top 10 best-selling author, right? So I'm watching this. I'm like, okay. I win a surface, right? I'm like, okay. The course is $700. It's not that I didn't have the money. I was curious to see what the program was. If it made sense, I would have bought it. But I'm like, well, am I going to publish a book right now? Like I was kind of thinking that, right? And I go, no, I'm not going to be doing that right now. Right? So I'm like, no, I'm not going to get the course. It wasn't that I couldn't afford it. Right? I could have put it on a credit card or something like that and made sure it made some money. But I was like, no, okay, I'm not going to go. So anyways, that was it. Had a great time at the rest of the event. Checked out a bunch of events, right? Different things. It was cool. It was great. And, Sylvester Stallone was there. Right? Rocky. He was talking. It was amazing. It was like a concert.
Is he still alive?
Oh yeah. Rocky. Yeah, he was up there talking about how he became an author, how he became a movie star, and all that stuff. It was very inspirational. It was a very wow, these guys just fought all the odds to become successful. It was great. I hope they do those again before all the mask stuff. I mean, it's like everyone's wearing a suit. Everyone's like, man, everyone's looking good. Business people, everyone's there to rock and roll, network and business. So women are suits, guys are in suits. Very professional, very cool, success-oriented people. It was really good. It was a very good vibe. Environment, yes. Everyone's positive. Everyone's, hey, how you doing? Like that. Very networking, like that. It was very good. Young professionals, older, people like that. They're all like trying to, they're trying to be the mover and shakers. So it was a good environment. I'll take you to that. It's better than Millionaire Mind. People are professional. They're all making good money or not good money, but they want to make good money. But they're good money. Let's say they're making $100,000 a year. Because this seminar was $800. And I got gifted that too. That was kind of weird too. Think about that. Somebody gave me those tickets for free. Think about that. Somebody gave me tickets for free. Those tickets were like $300. And then on top of that, or maybe it was $199, $200. But somebody couldn't go, so they gave it to me. So I go.
That's nice.
I win a surface. I'm like, okay, I got the surface, right? I'm talking to all these people. Put it up a little higher because I don't want to look down. I'll put it a little higher. Okay. And then, okay, so the surface. So then, when I leave the place, everything's fine. It was cool. Everything was great. I met some great people. After I leave the place, Penny and I talk. We talk, and she goes, Well, I bought that ticket. I could bring a guest. You want to come with me?
Penny? Said
Penny.
that to you?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I
So
go
you had a free ticket and you got invited as a guest,
as a guest from her. She
but you
goes,
didn't have to pay.
no, she already paid. She paid $700. Right? And she could bring a guest. So I go, okay. Right? So me and her go. I'm dressed in the black, right? But everyone's wearing nice clothes. She looks phenomenal, by the way. She looks like a business professional girl. I'll show you the picture. She looks professional, all right? So the level is higher up. These are people that want to become an author.
Mhm.
Room full of people that want to become an author. They want to put a message out there, whatever the message is. Okay? So it's like, okay. So went through the seminar 3 days, and they're going through everything fast. Bum, 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 bum. How to write, how to put in the organization of the chapters, how to think of the concept of the book, you know, how to write every chapter, how to get it edited.
Was it in San Diego?
No, that one's in LAX.
Oh. I remember we went-
Airport area. No, that was another one I went to. I did go to that one. I paid for that one. That was a great one too. But I'm going through this course, and I'm have a notepad in front of me,
Mhm.
and I'm recording, not on an audio thing. You're not supposed to record it. I'm like taking notes. I'm paying attention. This is how to think of the concept of the book. This is how you lay out the chapters. This is how you write every chapter at a time. This is how you take all of it and then get it edited. Then this is how you get the cover of the book designed. This is how you get it onto Amazon. This are the secret techniques on how to get it from no sales to boom, the title of #1 best-selling author. And I'm listening to it. I'm taking down notes. I'm paying attention. Classes, at the end of the class, they go, okay, in 3 days, we went through all this. And everyone's brain was like, oh my God, it just fried. No one's gonna remember a gosh darn thing. No one's gonna remember anything. They said, okay, now we have the workshop where we actually are gonna work you through that detail. You're gonna come to our studio, and we're gonna have you go through this process. We're gonna take the picture of you, buy your book, all that stuff, right? Have the graphic designer right there. They're gonna design your book, right? And all this stuff, so we can get you and ready, and you will become a best-selling author. The course is $7,000, and there was a higher course for $10,000. But we're not showing you a secret technique.
I just thought of $7,000.
Huh?
I just thought of $7,000 before you said it.
Okay. And that's about how much they cost, $6,995. They always do that, right? And then the higher course, which they did something else, I forgot, includes marketing, is $10,000, $9,995. Okay? It's like, we're not showing you something we did not show you today, by the way. We're just going to walk you through the whole process on these days. So that means all you have to do is show up, and we'll get you through the whole process, right? $7,000 or $10,000, right? So then there's people, not only did they pay $700, now they're going to the back of the the room, they're like, okay, they're signing up for $10,000 or $7,000 with their credit card. But I paid attention. And they said, we're not showing you something different than what we showed you today. We are going to basically do everything we done today in the last 3 days, but we're going to get you through it. It's 10 grand. And I went, no one's going to remember anything that they said because they didn't
But
give
you
any
wrote notes.
notes, paid attention, boom, 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 bam. Okay? Left the course. Penny and I had a great time. You know.
What about Penny?
Penny was like excited, but she was like, I don't have another 10 grand to do this. And I go, I'll help you. I actually know, I paid attention. If you want me to do this, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Right? I'll do it, you know? So she's like, oh, okay. And I was willing to help her with that. I go, like, I will totally help you with that. Okay? Went back home. Had a great time at the seminar. It was a wonderful, 3 days. Her and I looked, by the way, she looked phenomenal every night. She looked phenomenal. And it was great. She was my date. I mean, I was her date the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We had dinner or, lunch. I paid for the dinners and lunches. And she bought me a ticket. It's like, wow. Paid $700 for. I was like, shit, okay. At least I could buy lunch, right? Kind of like thing. So it was fantastic. So, and I think she was around here. I don't know. Yeah, she must live. I think Arcadia or something like that. Anyways, what else was it saying? Okay, all right. So I come back home.
Your phone's at 10%.
That's fine. Here it is. I go. Okay. Ashley, do you want to write a book?
Mm-hmm.
Right? And you said, yeah. And I go, I could teach you how to do it. And I coached you through it. We laid out the chapters. I laid out the chapters, not we. I laid out the chapters because I went like, okay, well, these are the chapters that we got to talk about. Each chapter was I voiced it out. We use voice recognition. Transcribed it, right? Then you rewrote it. That's not actually the part of the assignment. It was actually just transcribe it, right? But you rewrote the book. It became your book, not my story. It was your book. That was your book. Because I didn't write that. Except for parts of what Grandma Terry said. You didn't rewrite that. You just transcribed that. But that's what they taught us. You just think of a chapter. Okay, talk for 20 minutes about it. Then run it through a transcription software, and it's all typed out for you. Then have an editor edit it so it doesn't sound like an idiot wrote it.
Ghostwriter.
A ghostwriter, just to make sure it doesn't sound weird. Puts the periods and all that stuff. That's all they're supposed to do, right? And that's a book, right? And then boom, the cover. Well,
so they tell you how to self-publish it too?
Yes, on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
I paid attention. So once the book was done, which took us,
6 months.
3 months to write the book?
No, it took longer.
To write it was 3 months.
Well, I spent a long time.
Oh, right, you did. But it was in 6 months total, and then you wanted to spend another 6 months making the cover look good. And you were taking a long time doing that. You wanted that cover to look good, which you did on your own. They didn't even talk about designing a cover. All you have to do on the cover, you know what you got to do on the cover?
Slap the title on
It's
there.
just, slap the title on there and you're standing there. That's it. It's not even you. It's a picture. It's not a picture of you. It's a picture, that they put on the internet. It's a free picture, right? So a cover is only supposed to take a day to get somebody to design you a cover, right? Last step. two last steps. Okay, now you got the cover down, you got the book down. Okay? You got the cover down, you got the book down. Okay? Get it onto Amazon. How do you do that? Well, he explained it and showed it. You go to Amazon here, click on that. Then you submit here. You get the book up. Now it's on Amazon. I'm like, well, shoot, that's just show me how to put my book on Amazon. Right? Your book on Amazon. I was like, I'm looking around going, did anyone, like, oh my God, this is gold. I can't believe what he just said. I was like, oh, that's all you got to do? Damn, he gave me a secret. Right? So okay, good. Okay. How do you become a best-selling author? Well, I think at the time we had 100,000 followers. Do you remember? We had 100,000 followers.
Onto his
Instagram, your Instagram, all that stuff, right? They go, what you do is you let everybody know that you're going to do a special on one day and buy the book on one day.
Did we do that?
Yes. Buy the book on one day. One day. And on that day, you're going to give a huge discount. The book is supposed to be $16, $15.99, $15.95, right? We don't set the price. But electronic book, the cheapest you can do it is like 97 cents.
Really?
Yeah, ebook. Because it's free. It's ebook. It's just electronic. They get the book immediately, instantly.
I thought that would be like $6.
Ebook is the cheapest you can make is 97 cents.
There are Kindle books that are like $98.
Great, but that's what you're supposed to do. But you can drop it down to 97 cents. That's the lowest I think you can get it down to. Okay? Meaning you don't get any money. Like 10 cents a book or something like that. Okay? And it was like, okay, 10 cents a book. All right. It wasn't about the profits. It's like, but you would only do it for that one day. Special. You know, it's like buy one, get one free. You know, today we're going to give away, you know, whatever. Like, you know, buy a big screen TV for like $100. Marketing. It's marketing.
Basic marketing.
Basic marketing. Okay? But it's all on Amazon and they have it on ranking. So on one day, you tell everyone, hey, listen, on this, I told everyone, 1 week from now, I need all of you guys to support my daughter. Don't be like, oh, I want you to go buy her book. Don't like her, buy her book. This is the link. Buy her book that day. And it's normally $16, $15.95. But on that day, you can buy an electronic version of the book for $97. And we're trying to get her to number one, Amazon top number one best-selling author. And on that day, they all bought for 97 cents. And however many they bought.
So it's got top 10 bestseller on ebook?
Amazon. It's considered Amazon best-selling author.
Digital copy.
It was digital. It was digital. Most of it was digital. If someone bought the physical book,
well, then
some people
that makes
did.
More sense.
Some people did buy the physical book. I don't know if they did. They did.
Mr. Azeltine did.
Yeah. People bought. If they bought it, they bought it. It was like at one time it goes on this day, buy it. So on that day, at least that day, you hit 6. And I think for the week you remained up there. By the way, for the whole week, or the 2 weeks or whatever, you kept bouncing around. Okay.
Did we have the books in our inventory?
The what?
Did we have our books and art and
No, Amazon will ship it out. They shipped it out. They shipped it out. If they ordered electronically, boom, it got shipped out. And that's why when it hit, I'm like, here we are, right here. And that's why I got the camera. And I'm looking at the
How did
camera,
we
goes
get
like scrolling, right? And it's like, there she is. And you're ranked 6th or 7th or whatever. It was top 10. You weren't 10, but you were like not 4. And that's how we got you. Now, I was hoping you were going to get 1, but you didn't hit 1. But it's okay. You're top 10. Okay? And was I cheating? Whatever. No, we're learning techniques. It's all legitimate. That information's out there. Anybody could have done it. You know, social media, stuff like that. People could do things. And, yeah, I mean, I could totally get you to number 1, but we're not doing that right now. That's not the point. But that's it. I just wanted to let you know. Bye.